Welcome to Module H18. In this module you'll learn how to build a permanent system to transform chaotic financial records into a structured, compliance-ready business asset. You will learn how to categorize expenses, construct fully compliant GST tax invoices, run monthly cash flow summaries, and perform proactive GST reconciliation checks, all managed within a predictable 30 to 45-minute monthly routine built on a permanent 3-step protocol: categorize, invoice, reconcile. In H18 you built a lead generation engine that filled your pipeline with qualified prospects. What you don't yet have is a structured way to manage the money those deals generate. H18 fixes that. You'll shift from disorganized financial records and last-minute compliance to a proactive, AI-assisted finance workflow that keeps your books GST ready, your cash flow visible, and your business loan ready. Same tool, Copilot. Same skill, structured prompting. New goal: turn revenue into clean, compliant, decision-ready financial records. By the end of this module, you will be able to sort 3 months of your bank transactions into clear groups using Copilot in under 5 minutes. You will create a proper GST tax bill template that has all the required fields so your buyers can claim their tax back without a problem. You will run a monthly cash check: how much came in, how much went out, and whether there is a problem coming in the next month. You will flag any differences between what you filed in GST and what your suppliers filed before they become a penalty. And you will build a monthly money routine that takes 30 to 45 minutes instead of a full day. Let us start by understanding why your money records are one of the most valuable things in your business, and what happens when they are messy. Most small manufacturers do not realize how much messy money records cost them. Your accountant spends 2 to 3 hours every month just sorting your bank statement, and you pay for that time. GST filing mistakes are only found at filing time; by then you may face a penalty. When you apply for a bank loan, the bank officer cannot read your records clearly, so they reject the application or ask you to come back with more documents, months of delay. And when cash runs low unexpectedly, you find out too late to act. Copilot organizes your records, spots GST problems before filing, and gives you a monthly cash picture 4 weeks early. Your business already has everything you need. Your bank statement, every payment in and out, is the most important source. Your tax bills and purchase bills contain your GST information. Your production costs, raw materials, wages, electricity bills are in your payment records. Your customer payments, who paid, when, and which bill, are on your phone or in a register. And your loan repayments are on your bank statement. All of this information already exists in your business. Copilot reads it and turns it into clear, useful information. The goal of this module is to make that information organized and ready to use every month. Priya runs a small mango processing unit in Nashik. She had 2 years of bank statements and tax bills in separate folders that her accountant sorted once a year. She uploaded 3 months of sorted bank data to Copilot. In 6 minutes, Copilot found that her raw material costs had gone up 34% in July and August, while her selling price stayed the same. She was earning less per unit in those 2 months without realizing it. She renegotiated to supplier contracts and introduced a seasonal price increase for July and August. Her margin improved by 9% the following quarter. Her accountant preparation time dropped from 3 hours to 45 minutes a month. Now let us sort your bank transactions into clear groups using the 4-step sorting method. A raw bank statement is just a long list of payments in and out. The entries say things like NEFT payment to a name or UPI transfer to a number. Without sorting, Copilot cannot tell you useful things. It cannot tell you how much you spent on raw materials versus wages. It cannot tell you if your biggest cost is going up. Sorting is the step that turns a list of numbers into a financial picture. Think of it like this: a bag of mixed grain is hard to count. Once you sort it, wheat here, rice there, lentils here, you can see exactly what you have and what is missing. Here is the 4-step method to sort your bank records. Step 1. Download or export your bank statement as an Excel or CSV file. Remove any personal transactions that are not related to your business. Step 2. Add a category label to each transaction. The 8 categories for a manufacturing business are raw materials, wages, bills and electricity, GST payment, loan repayment, money received from customers, payment to supplier, running costs like office supplies and transport, and other. Step 3. Make sure every column has a clear heading: date, description, amount paid out, amount received, category, supplier or customer name, and any notes. Step 4. Add up each category and check the total matches your bank's closing balance. If it does not match, find the error before you upload to Copilot. Here is the difference between a raw bank statement and a sorted one. A raw entry says, NEFT CR RAM Enterprises 45,000. Is that a customer payment? A loan? A refund? Nobody knows. A sorted entry says, date 15th March, amount received 45,000 rupees, category customer payment, customer name RAM Enterprises, notes bill number 031. Now Copilot can read it. Now your accountant can read it in minutes instead of hours. Now the bank loan officer can read it in one sitting. The sorting step is what makes everything else possible. Task 1. Choose your data source, your bank statement as a CSV or Excel file, your Excel payment register, or your bill register. Write down the months you will sort, for example January to March this year. Write the approximate number of transactions. Export your bank statement from your bank's app or website as an Excel file. Follow the 4 steps from this section. Step 1. Remove personal transactions. Step 2. Add a category label to each transaction using the 8 categories. Step 3. Add all column headings: date, description, amount out, amount in, category, name, notes. Step 4. Add up each category and check the total matches your bank's closing balance. Save the sorted file with a new name. Do not overwrite the original. Write down your most important finding. Which category had the most money going out? Was this expected? Well done. Now let us build a correct GST tax bill template using Copilot, so your buyers can claim their tax back without problems. When you sell to another business and they pay GST on your bill, they have the right to claim that tax back from the government. This is called the input tax credit, or ITC. But they can only claim it if your bill has all the required fields filled incorrectly. If your GST number is missing, or the product code is wrong, or the tax split between state and central is incorrect, your buyer cannot claim their tax back. They will come back to you and ask for a corrected bill. This creates delays, arguments, and sometimes lost customers. Copilot builds a correct tax bill template for you in under 2 minutes. A GST tax bill must have 12 fields to be valid. 1. Your business name, address, and GST number. 2. The bill number. Each bill must have a unique number that follows a sequence. 3. The date of the bill. 4. The buyer's name, address, and GST number for business-to-business sales. 5. The product code. This is a classification number called an HSN code that tells the government what you are selling. 6. A description of the product. 7. The quantity and unit. 8. The taxable value, the price before tax. 9. The GST rate 5, 12, 18, or 28%. 10. The amount of tax charged. 11. The place of supply, which state the goods are going to. 12. Whether the tax is on reverse charge. Every field must be present and correct. Here is the tax bill prompt. Type into Copilot, please create a GST-compliant tax bill template for a small Indian manufacturing business. Business name, write your name. GST number, write your GST number. Address, write your address. Product, write your main product name. Product code, HSN code, write your HSN code if you know it. GST rate, write the rate, for example 18%. The sale is within the same state, so the bill should split the tax into equal CGST and SGST portions. Format the bill as a professional table with all 12 required fields from the CGST rules. Include a totals row with a full tax breakdown. Add this note at the bottom: this template is for review by your accountant, do not use without professional check. After Copilot gives you the template, ask your accountant to check it before you use it for real bills. Ramesh's Auto Parts Unit in Pune supplies both buyers in Maharashtra and buyers in Gujarat. Maharashtra buyers get a bill split between central tax and state tax called CGST and SGST. Gujarat buyers get a single combined tax called IGST. His old template had no product code and was mixing up the two types of tax, causing 3 tax disputes in 6 months because his buyers could not claim their tax back. He used the Copilot prompt to create 2 templates, one for Maharashtra, one for Gujarat. His accountant checked both in 15 minutes. No tax dispute since. Task 2. Gather your GST details. Write your GST number, your main product name and HSN code, and the applicable tax rate. Write whether your main sales are within the same state, CGST plus SGST, or to a different state, IGST. Open Copilot and use the tax bill prompt from this section. Adapt the prompt with your real business details. Check the template Copilot gives you against the 12 required fields from this section. Tick each field, your GST number present, bill number field present, date field present, buyer details field present, product code present, tax rate and breakdown present, totals row present, accountant review note present. Save the template as a Word or Excel document. Give it to your accountant to review before using it for real bills. Now let us run a monthly cash check and flag any differences between your GST filings before they become a penalty. A cash check shows you how much money came into your business, how much went out, and whether the next month looks safe or risky. Without a monthly cash check, a cash shortage can arrive without warning. You cannot pay wages, you cannot pay a supplier, and you cannot take a new order. With a monthly cash check run using Copilot, you can see a problem coming 4 weeks before it arrives. Type into Copilot, here is my sorted bank statement for the last 3 months in CSV or Excel format. Please give me 1. Total money in per month. 2. Total money out per month. 3. Net cash in minus out for each month. 4. The category that had the biggest increase in costs. 5. whether the next month looks like it may have a cash problem. Then attach or paste your sorted file from task 1. Once a month you file your GST return showing all your sales bills. This is called GSTR 1. Your suppliers file their returns showing what they sold to you. This information appears in a document called GSTR 2B. If the amount on your buyer's bill and the amount in GSTR 2B do not match, your buyer cannot claim their tax back and may face a penalty, which then comes back to you as a dispute. Finding these differences before the filing date is much better than finding them after. Type into Copilot, here is my GSTR 1 sales data and my GSTR 2B purchase data for the last month. Please compare them and flag any amounts that do not match, any product codes that are different, any bills in GSTR 1 not appearing in GSTR 2B. Give me a simple list of differences to check with my accountant before the filing date. A very important reminder. Every financial document that Copilot helps you create, the tax bill template, the cash check, the GST filing check, must be reviewed by your qualified accountant before you use it for official purposes. Copilot is excellent at organizing information, finding patterns, and building a starting structure. But your accountant knows the latest tax rules, knows your specific business situation, and carries the legal responsibility for your filings. Think of Copilot as the person who organizes the papers. Your accountant is the person who checks them and says they are correct. Both are needed. Task 3. Use your sorted bank file from Task 1. Open Copilot and run the monthly cash check prompt from this section. Attach your sorted file. Read the output. Write down your total money in for the most recent month. Write your total money out. Write the net cash in minus out. Write the category where costs increased the most. Write whether Copilot flagged a risk for the coming month. If you have access to your GSTR 1 and GSTR 2B data from your accountant or your GST portal, also run the GST filing check prompt. Write down any differences Copilot flagged. Give the list to your accountant before the next filing date. Save both outputs. Now let us build your personal monthly money routine, so financial management becomes a 45-minute habit instead of a stressful day every month. Your personal monthly money routine has 3 steps. Step 1. Sort. At the start of every month, sort last month's bank transactions into the 8 categories using the 4-step method from this module. This takes 15 to 20 minutes once you are practiced. Step 2. Check. Run the monthly cash check prompt in Copilot using your sorted file. This takes 5 minutes. Step 3. File. Give your sorted file and the GST differences list to your accountant. This takes 5 minutes. Total time, 30 to 45 minutes per month. That is all. Your accountant has clean, organized data. Your cash picture is clear. Your GST is checked before the deadline. When you apply for a bank loan, the loan officer needs to see that your business is financially healthy. They want to see your monthly cash picture for the last 3 to 6 months, a summary of your major costs and income sources, and evidence that your GST is filed regularly. With your sorted bank file and Copilot, you can build a simple loan-ready document in 10 minutes. Type into Copilot, I am a manufacturer in India applying for a business loan. Here is my sorted bank statement for the last 3 months. Please write a 1-page summary showing monthly income and expenses, the trend in my income going up, down, or stable, my main cost categories, and a short statement of my business's financial position. Format it professionally for a bank loan officer to read in 20 minutes. Task 4. If you are planning to apply for a bank loan in the next 6 months, use your sorted bank file and the loan ready document prompt from this section. Read the summary Copilot gives you. Note any month where costs were unexpectedly high. You may need to explain this. Save the document. Show it to your accountant before using it in a loan application. Task 5. Write your personal monthly money routine. Write the date each month when you will sort your bank transactions. Write the date you will run the cash check in Copilot. Write the date you will give the sorted file to your accountant. Sign your name and write today's date. It goes to your trainer as evidence of completion. Let us look at everything you have done in this module and what comes next. You've categorized your business expenses and organized your financial records. You've created GST-compliant invoice templates, generated AI-assisted cash flow summaries, reconciled your GST records, and prepared a bank loan readiness document. And you've written and signed your personal financial records (SOP), your monthly routine to keep your books clean, compliant, and loan ready. If you don't pass, watch the 60-second hack video. The Finance Vault. Categorize it. Invoice it. Reconcile it. Then review sections and retry. When you are ready, move to H18, where your clean financial records become the foundation for uncovering new revenue and growth opportunities by systematically scanning customer, capacity, market, and channel data with AI.